Hello, welcome back to my channel Layton. My name is Nathalie and we are going to continue with Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Our story so far. The Professor and Luke continue their investigation around St. Mystere for the Golden Apple. Conversations with the Baron's associates lead the pair to the grave of the Baron's former wife. In addition, the two recover a part of Baron Reinhold's personal diary. Regardless of this, Luke and Layton are no closer to understanding just what the Golden Apple is. The menacing tower at the edge of St. Mystere has roused the Professor's suspicions. Eager to investigate further, Luke and Layton head in its direction. We are on our way! Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? I can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up? We're solving more puzzles than asking questions, but here's a famous puzzle. One of these three is telling the truth and the other two are lying. Based on their statements, can you determine who is telling the truth? Okay, so there's only one person. I never lie. A is lying, I'm the one telling the truth. And B is lying, I'm the honest one. Well, if A is correct, then C is correct too. So it can only be B.
How does this sound?
It sounds correct to me.
I've solved it!
You are doing so good. That's right, B is telling the truth. The only way for there to be just one person, yeah, just like what I said. I guess the old advice to write what you know doesn't apply here. That was just too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel and I'm basing the protagonist on you. This is why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. So good luck with your research. I'll be watching. To look. I think. Let's check, because we haven't done that in a bit. Yep, that's the world map of the world. It certainly is big. Do you like it? I think you like it better, actually. Oh, no. That's so good. It doesn't even show up on this thing. No. Oh. It's not the thing that I'm trying to touch here, I think. Now this is what I need to brighten the place up. Hey, we are back! I'm responsible for managing the influx and outflux of residents in St. Mystere. In other words, I supervise who gets to stay in this village and who has to be shown the door. If you wish to stay in St. Mystere, I strongly advise that you butter me up by solving this puzzle. I'm just staying for it a little bit. This board has 12 dots on it. Your task is to connect these dots to form as many squares as possible. You can use each dot multiple times and you can orient the squares however you wish them to fit them on the board. However, to be counted as a square, each corner must be on a dot. How many different squares can be drawn on the board? Way too many, because you already have poof, 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 poof. You already have these 5. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, but you can also do it like this. You can do that at least 4 times, so it's at least 9. And then you can make them big too. I can do that 2 times. So that's going to be 11.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Did you have a hard time finding the 2 biggest squares? No. Actually no. Ah yes, that's the answer. Very well then. I approve your application to visit St. Mystere. But when you have finished your business here, I strongly advise you to leave the village. Why is that? So sorry to bother you while you're busy, but you'd make an old man very happy by helping with this puzzle. Certainly, let's have a look. The laziest man on earth. Behold, before you sits the laziest man in the entire world. Famous for his aversion to physical activity, This slug has designed his house so that he can grab anything without leaving the comfort of his armchair. He's a genius. Using an elaborate set of tools, including a fishing rod, extendo arm and high-energy magnets, this legendary loafer has put everything in the room within reach. However, despite his efforts, there's one place he can't reach without getting up. Can you find that spot? I think it's his ass. Oh, drag the circle. Like that has to be his ass, right? Or under the chair. It's going to work if I put it there then?
Look, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right, there's no way for him to reach under his chair without getting off his rear end. Still, for reaching objects in other places, his tools seem to do a good enough job. I see. In my heyday, I could have solved a puzzle like that before you could say cobblestone. My goodness, I guess I'm getting soft in my old age. Good, good, good. My favorite lady. Well, if it isn't you two again. Alright, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. Again? How many fortunes do we have? A broken window. 4 children were playing and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. Not me, I didn't break a thing. Okay, I'll tell the truth, I broke the window. It's not A's fault, he didn't do anything. So A and C are lying. B didn't break the window. They're all lying. You know for a fact that the child who broke your window is lying. However, one or more of the other children are lying as well. Can you work out who broke your window? I think they're all lying. If they're all lying, then A is lying, so that he did it. And C is lying because it's his fault. B is lying because he didn't break it. I'm going with A.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Good job, B and C were also lying about what happened, even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure you give those two a good scolding as well. There's going to be a lot of rain tomorrow. Hang your washing inside if you want it to dry. It's going to be clear and sunny over here, but... It seems that destiny has decided that I show you this puzzle. Will you triumph, or will the gaping maw of fate swallow you whole? That's a bit dramatic. The wire cube. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest number of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you'll use a soldering iron later on. What is the fewest number of wires required to complete the task described above? Okay, we can bend it as many times, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. We can just do it like this. They have most of it done, but then we just have 3 things that are open. So I would say 4 in total. Because otherwise you can't do the 3 leaving sides.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Was my logic alright? You need 4 wires to make the cube. 3 straight lines make up each of the cube's 8 corners. At least 1 wire must terminate at each corner. Since there are 8 corners, you need 8 wire and... I don't think so, but at least we got the same answer. Goodness, I can't believe you solved it. It was meant to be. I tell you what, since you went to solve my puzzle, I'll read your poem. Give me your hand now. It seems that calamity follows you wherever you go. Try your best to stay out of harm's way. To look. Are we still happy, boys? Yes, it's finally starting to feel like home. Okay, he wants to brush up on his geography. Okay. You are starting to have good rooms. Oh, we can go here now. That's interesting. We found everything, I think. There's a hidden puzzle here. Oh no. The box below holds blue and red balls. As you can see, the colors of the balls and their respective areas don't match. Slide the balls around the box so that the red balls are in the red area and the blue ones are in the blue area. Good grief. At least I got one to the right side. Holy frick, man. But we did it.
Professor, I've solved it.
Good job. This puzzle can be completed in 30 minutes. Does that make you want to retry it? No, because we already followed the guide. That puzzle was a tough one. It was. It's a good puzzle. Scrap of paper. Oh, what's that on the ground? It appears to be a scrap of paper. Maybe the kidnapper lost that because we were chasing him. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Viola's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Viola. I'm sure it will put a smile back on his face. Ah yes, now it makes sense. Could a mystery author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over St. Mystere, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. It probably does, otherwise it wouldn't be a Layton game. Oh, thank you, doggy. Thank you. Another puzzle, and we have you. Hello, woman. Oh me, oh my. It's so every day a handsome buck around these parts. You look so impressive, Daddy, but let's see if you've got brains. Try this puzzle on for size. I'd be happy to solve any puzzle you have, madam, but I don't believe we've met before. You are... You want to know my name, Daddy? I'll tell you as soon as you solve this puzzle. I love her already. Aces and the Joker. You've scattered a deck of 52 cards and one Joker face down on a table so that you don't know which card is where. Next you start turning the cards over one by one. Assuming that you can't flip the same card twice, what are the percentage odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? It's safe to say I know too little about cards anyway.
That should do it.
I've never been good at coming up with the chance percentage. That's right, while it may seem like you need to take other cards into account, no card in the deck, except for the Joker and 4 aces, plays any part in calculating the percentage. Knowing that you only have to deal with 5 cards in your calculations, the rest is easy. You have 5 cards to flip, and you need one of those 5 cards to be last. So your answer is 1 out of 5, or 20%. Yes indeed, that's right. Brains and looks. You're just a total package, aren't you? I'm Martha, and I just love cards. Especially puzzles that use cards. Oh, those are my favorites. I don't think I've mentioned how much I also enjoy the company of handsome gentlemen. Professor, don't we have somewhere to be right now? anywhere but here. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. Again, Luke. Painting a cube. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces that touch are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint a cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Also, you can't leave any sides of the cube blank. How many ways? What do you mean with ways? Like, do you mean patterns or... Then there's only one way, right? Because there are only 3 colors. And we're not supposed to leave anything blank. Like, there isn't anything else to choose from. And 2 doesn't work.
Professor, I've solved it.
Oh, good. I solved it, but that's okay. Yeah, exactly this. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Well, aren't you pretty good? I solved it, but that's fine. I think this is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, the tower does look awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a look at this wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. Are we getting a cutscene? Yes, we're getting a cutscene. At least Luke is doing something. Whoever could that be?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Why not? What are you hiding?
Her name?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
That's not good. What in the world was that about? Well, you weren't exactly kind, Luke. Huh? A clue. Professor, what's this? Told you a clue. A Ferris wheel ticket. Very curious indeed. Look, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. But why should she want to help us? She might have dropped it because she got scared, you know? Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't help but feel that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park's Ferris wheel. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear. For good. Yeah, it was already ominous. You didn't have to add those 2 last words. We did find a path. It wasn't a good path, but we got a path. Okay. Oh, I was just going to say, I do want to look around here. But the dog is already showing us that we indeed have places to look at. Do we have something in our storybook? We do. Moments after we arrived in the northern part of the village, a girl appeared before us. From her expression, it was clear she had a message for us, but something in the shadows frightened her off before she could say anything. She did, however, leave behind a clue, namely a single ticket to the village's Ferris wheel. Well, then we should go there. Here's another one for us. Oh, this time I've really had it. I thought up this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. Well, you have us. But you're going to be angry again when we solve it, aren't you? You decide to rent some space in the flower garden. Informing the owner of the garden that you need enough space for 12 plants, he tells you that there are 4 suitable allotments available, A to D. The rent for each allotment is calculated by area, But on top of the rent for the 12 plant-sized spaces, there's also a separate charge for the fence around the whole allotment. With this in mind, can you tell which allotment has the most expensive rent? Yeah, probably. Okay, so this is going to be 8 by 6. 8 and 6 makes 14. Let me have a quick look here. Are they all really 12 plants? Yeah, it does look like it. It's going to be 4, 6. This is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's going to be 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And this is 1, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the most expensive one is going to be D. There we go.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, D is the most expensive. And considering I've shown you how I got there. Oh, come on! I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no, you had to go and ruin it by answering before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a real pain in the neck? Have you considered the fact that you might be? Tee-hee-hee, who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute to solve this puzzle? All we're doing in this village is solving puzzles. 2 companies have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? The one that I feel like I shouldn't go to, probably. Company A will pay you 100,000 a year and give you a 20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you 50,000 every 6 months and give you a 5,000 raise every 6 months. It sounds like I want to go to A. But let's look. Okay, so you start with 50,000. At the end of the year, you have 55. Then at the end of the second year, you're going to be at 65. Oh, wait, I'm being stupid already. We'll pay you 5 every 6 months. So at the end of the first year, you are at 105. Then at the second year, you are at 215. At the end of the third year, you would be at 325. Because you get a raise of 5,000 every 5 years. And you, at the end of the first year, are at 102. We'll pay you a year and give you 20,000 raise. Then I'm already being stupid. You go, because you're going to be at 220. At the second year, you're going to be at 240. So it does feel like you want to be at A. Because you get a 20,000 raise every year. But still, the thing on the internet says it's B, but I disagree. 20,000 a year, 5,000 every month, so then you make 10. And you're already getting 100,000 a year. And you're getting 100,000 a year for you too. Well, basically you make it 55. What was I doing wrong then? Oh, because I only counted it once. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
There we go. Every puzzle
There we go. Oh, you did it! Okay, I guess I should give you some type of invoice or reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. You've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so silly? I don't particularly feel silly because I have strong suspicions that she is a robot anyway, so I think we're going to be fine. Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Raymond? Indeed we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh, why? Where did I put that measuring cup again, dude? Is something the matter? I have 16... Yeah, there we go again. Can you think of a way? Probably. Full of water, 1 empty 9 liter and 1 empty 7 liter. So that the 16 and 9 liter pitchers are each holding exactly 8 liters of water. Probably. Yeah. Eventually we get there.
There we go.
There is a certain rhythm to it.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Wonderful. If you shift the water back and forth long enough, you'll eventually end up with 8 liters in each pitcher. The shortest possible solution requires 15 moves. A genius. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? We'll probably won't do that, I think. Let's take a look, because we put some stuff in their room again. Okay, you are happy with it. Oh, and they are in the vase that we gave you. Good, good, good. Okay, you're happy with all of that. You're a happy camper. Don't come with those things again. Am I glad to see you, Professor? I seem to have gotten myself into another pickle. I know you're busy and all, but I just can't find the answer to this puzzle. Could you give me a hand with it? Sure. Oh no. This is even worse than the ball one that we already did. But there was a rhythm to it. Oh fuck, no, I did it wrong. Okay. And we did it!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Fresh fruit for all. Ah, so that's how it's done. Thanks again, Professor. And we got another painting scrap. We're almost done with the painting scrap too. Well, almost done. We still need 6 pieces, but you know what I mean. Hey, you two, you guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? Yeah, sure. Not good at it, but... In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch though, you must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck! But it can move diagonally, vertically and horizontal, so it can move anywhere. Right? Like it can move like this, it can move like this, and it can move like this. Yeah. So if we put one here, like use a little stampy, we put one there. Then we can, for example, you must arrange the piece so that no king blocks another line of movement. You don't move. That's not an issue.
There we go.
It worked.
Nathalie has an answer.
Nice to play chess queens. Problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle, considering an introduction to the genre. Very nice, you two are no amateurs, I see. Don't worry, next time there will be an even harder puzzle for you. It's Layton, I guess. Back for another match, eh? I just knew that you two were a bunch of chess fanatics. Nevertheless, this next one won't be easy, even for a pair of chess fiends like you. Well, that's why we have fiends. Okay, so it's just the same thing again.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Very nice. This one was a bit tougher than the 4x4 version, wasn't it? There's more than one answer for this puzzle, so if you really want a challenge, search for alternate solutions. So mine would have been right at the first start. Whoa, looks like I'm going to have to think up a harder puzzle if I want to stump you. I can't wait for you two to see my next puzzle. I've been looking forward to another challenge. So, are you ready for a bit of chess? I think I'm ready. Only 3. In chess the queen... Yeah, let's try something a little bit different this time. See if you can arrange 3 queens on this 5x5 chessboard so that no more pieces can be placed on the board. Make sure you place the pieces so that no queen blocks another line of movement, but also so that no other piece can block. I think that this might do it.
Look, here's my answer.
At least they're showing you too.
Thinking is the key to success.
Good job. Some people probably stumbled across the answer to this puzzle while they were working through the 5x5 chess problem. Yep, that's the answer, alright. But just wait for the gem. I'll have ready for you next time. It's going to be so hard, it will knock your socks off. Maybe I'm giving too much to you. Like, are you? No. Okay, you don't like that. What did we just give to you? It's just the thing I need. How do you feel? I never take my head. Okay, yeah, I guessed. You need a lot of attention. Okay, you two, we've had some good times together, but this is the last puzzle I've got for you. But don't be sad, because I'm about to drop a beast of a puzzle on you. I guarantee you won't be able to guess your way out of this one. So, are you ready? I think I am. 80 points. Holy creases. In chess, yes, you have 3 queens positioned on an 8x8 chessboard. Place the remaining 5 queens on the board so that no piece blocks another line of movement. That's a tough one, yeah. Okay, so you can move like this. You can move like this. You can move that way. And you can move like this. You can move like this. You can move like this. Like this and like this. And you can also move like this, by the way. Just to make things easy. You can move like this, 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 and this. Doesn't leave me with a whole darn lot of choices. I would say take this one, so that you block a whole darn lot. But then I'm going to take another color for clarity. And you can't be in these positions. If you take one here, then it can't be here, here, or here. But then we still have places left, so it doesn't really matter. How many? Oh, we have 5 pieces.
That should do it.
It worked. It didn't show, so I was like, did it actually work?
Success.
You got it. Since 3 queens were already in place before you began, there's only one possible solution for this problem. What's that? You think it would be more interesting if you had to place all 8 queens by yourself? I was happy that we didn't have to do all of it by ourselves, so checkmate. You've done it. I knew you two were chess masters under it all. I was sure from our very first match. Thank you for the next paint scrap. Oh, that's Claudia there too. Or a dog? I don't know. That's you. This park has been closed every time we've gone by. Why do you suppose that is, Professor? I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at the village hall. The Abandoned Park, Chapter 7. Does the park hold the way into the tower? Search the park grounds to find out. Yes, we would like to save progress. And I think we should end it here too, because this game only has 9 chapters. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.